Hello, Paul. Martin.
What's up, Martin?
I wonder if they ever have a sleepover to watch us. They should. Just bring sleeping bags and the whole deal.
Just freaking bunk up.
Some tea.
Oh,
heck yeah.
Only thing to make it better is these right here. Becky's pecans.
nuts. Oh, pecans.
Hey.
Who else is in there, Swaggo?
Let's see. Elon
When
Bush is in there.
On your nuts.
Anthony Provencio. Jeffrey is in there. Hooligan Nation is in there. Yeah, we got the crew, man. They all showing up. Raider Lorian is in there. Hey, BL. Hey, Tex Cooper. Gunhawk. Some new names. Or you just change your names.
I love it when we see new names in there.
Love that.
I'm just waiting for somebody to come up with the Cousin Becky's Pecans handle.
I know, right?
You know it's
I'm
coming.
surprised.
Martin says I'm in bed, but not with Paul.
Oh, well.
You could change
Thanks
that.
for clearing that up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all next door neighbors. Come on, man.
Hey, get your iPad ready over there, homie.
No, it's ready, bro.
Oh, you're the best. Play something then, just to make sure. Hey, all right. All right, we're good to go. Here we go. Let's kick off.
Speaking of Brent.
Oh, yeah, huh? Kickoff number episode. What number?
Episode?
That's exactly what's going on.
This is going to be a good
It's going
show.
to be a good one.
It's going to be a good show.
Episode
we haven't even
number-
had our shots yet.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
damn. I thought you forgot.
Are you kidding me?
You know, I love these shots. They're so good.
He don't forget about his balls and his nuts
Balls
over there.
in
Little buzzball action.
All right, here we go. Episode number 398 of Raiders Fan Radio.
What's up, guys? It's Rich Incognito, Las Vegas Raiders. I'm here at Raiders Fan Radio. Let's go, Raiders.
Hey, it's Mike Garafolo, NFL Network here in the home office, and you are listening to the Raiders Fan Radio podcast, taking that lighter journey into the dark side with Murf, Swag Jeff, and Michelle. She's got great hair. It's a little pink, it's a little purple, whatever it is. I'll tell you what, if I could grow it, I would sign up for that color today. So listen to her and the entire crew as they give you all the information on the Raiders on the podcast that benefits the One Nation Foundation. It's a great cause. It's a great pod. Tune in, turn it up. Here it comes. All that Raiders info and takes coming at you right now.
Jackpot, baby. Raiders Fan Radio.
Oakland, L.A., Oakland, Vegas, Raider Nation, wherever, forever. You got your old Uncle Mosh and Raiders Fan Radio from Murf's Man Cave, taking a lighter journey into the dark side. Sit back, put your feet up, pop a top, and enjoy the ride. Here we go!
Look left, look right, for the kickoff. A leaping pass. Touchdown!
We miss you, we love you, and we'll see you in the Hall of Fame.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing: just win, baby.
Way up the middle. Intercepted Filipiano at the 50. Time running down. Oakland football. And I think Oakland victory.
The Oakland Raiders have scored on the most zany, unbelievable, absolutely impossible dream of a play.
Well, I love this team. I think this team can win. I think this team can win.
You are listening live to Raiders Fan Radio. Take it away, guys.
Why, thank you, Brett Musburger. What is up, Raider Nation? Your buddy Murf back once again for what we trust will be a fantastic episode of Raiders Fan Radio, episode number 398 of this little podcast that we do from the Murf's Fan Cave basement down here out in the middle of nowhere. And so we appreciate all of those of you that are joining us live for this episode of Raiders Fan Radio as we lock in at least the one of top 2 picks in the 2026 NFL draft. So at least there's something to rejoice about. But this season is definitely not one to rejoice in. So the fact that you all are joining us live here on the show tonight speaks a ton to your fandom. We appreciate you very, very much. Because if you're checking in with us, you're the hardcorest of the hardcore, man. And we love you guys for it. We love you for it. So thank you again. Appreciate everybody that's in the chat room tonight. Everybody that joins us at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, each and every Wednesday. But being during this holiday season, it was like we had Christmas Eve and then we had New Year's Eve, and like things are just landing all over on Wednesdays. So we've just been kind of moving the show around. So here we are with you on a Monday night, again at youtube.com/Raiders Fan Radio, where you can jump in with the best chat room in the planet, if you ask us. Anthony Provencio is in there. Raider Lorian is in there. What's up, Josh at Raider Dad is in there.
Let's go.
Much respect. Paul. Ma-In is in there. Hooligan is in there. Atticus B. Rockin is in there. Let's see, who else? Who am I missing? John B. Raider is in there. We have some new names in there. Oops. Jeez, hold on. Let me mute that.
Silence that saber, bro.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. No, Uncle Mosh is tweeting or texting me because of course he is, because he knows that
because it's showtime.
Because
Right
it's
at 10
showtime.
after
Yeah, yeah. So he called the show. And so,
good.
And he goes, "Have you heard my rant yet?" And I said, "No, I haven't yet. I have a chance. Been busy and going to hear it on the show." And so then he updated me and let me know that it's in 2 parts.
Oh, okay.
Because you didn't know that.
I saw them both.
Well, just in case you didn't.
That killed Jeff.
Because that's so Uncle Mosh. hey, just so you know, this is what we're gonna. Yeah, I know. I produced the show. I love that.
I saw them both.
I miss Uncle Mosh.
He's the best. He's the best. He's now, people say, when I tell them that my uncle retired from podcasting and from the world by retiring in his career as well and turned into Santa Claus, they're like, huh? I'm like, then show them a picture and they're like, holy shit, he really did turn into Santa Claus. I'm like, yeah, darn right he did. But anyways, appreciate Gunhawk is in there. Tex Cooper is in there. So many of our good friends. Raider Lorraine is in there. Appreciate you. Elon Bush is in there. Appreciate you so very, very much for joining us for this episode of Raiders Fan Radio. All right, let's get right into it. We're going to have I know a lot of times we do 3-hour shows. We do 2-hour shows. Not tonight. We're going to get into it. We're going to get out and let
say that.
Well, you know how it goes.
We do say that.
But we are going to be back next week on Thursday. And the reason why we're going Thursday next week, so that's almost a week and a half of that RFR, because we're going to the game. We're gonna be in Vegas for what we'll talk about here in a minute, but like for the wildest ass home game.
Man.
I can speak for myself, Lisa. I'm sure you guys too. The wildest concept that we've ever or are going to experience, which is a game against our arch rival at home. First time I've ever seen them play the Chiefs.
Yep.
And I'm not really that invested in whether they win or not. In fact, I won't be disappointed if they lose. Just like so many other people, if not everybody in that building will be. So bananas, Jeff. We're gonna have a lot of fun though. We're gonna join up with our buddy Gil, who puts on the absolute bomb tailgate there in Lot J. And so we're looking forward to the game, looking forward to the tailgate. And really look forward to the game for way different reasons than under normal circumstances. But anyways, we'll get there. Thank you to all of those of you that are also joining us on the audio version of this podcast. We are brought to you by the good folks at FanDuel. Thank you to the good folks at FanDuel, and thank you also to the good folks at the Believe Network that support the audio version of this show. And you can find this show on any audio podcast service just by searching for Raiders Fan Radio. All right, I don't do this show alone, so let me first turn it over to the man that adorns the right side corner of the Murf's Fan Cave dungeon. He is my best friend and yours. He is Swag Jeff.
Here's style and then throw fire.
What up, Swaggo?
There was something in the air that night. The stars so bright. Fernando.
I'm feeling good, man.
Hell
I'm fired
yeah, you
up.
are. Yeah,
I'm fired
you are.
up, man. Why not? Why not? We got that number 1 pick, bro.
Dude, you might be the only person that will have a Fernando Mendoza jersey before we draft Fernando Mendoza.
Oh, I've already got one.
I'll bet. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Well, I got that Minshew jersey.
I was gonna say,
I'll just throw another.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll just throw another patch over it and say Mendoza.
There you go.
No
That's all
doubt.
you need. Yeah,
that's all we need.
Mendoza Mania. We'll make up another new shirt.
Oh no. No shirt for Mendoza, because if we make a shirt for him, he's gonna suck. He's gonna suck.
We
so
didn't
we're
make
not
a
gonna.
shirt for Gino, and he sucked.
Well, that's true.
That is
Maybe
true.
we should have made a shirt
We
for
should've.
Gino.
Should have had.
Should have made Pete one too. They're both gone.
I know, right? I know, right? But yeah, no, I'm feeling good, man.
Put a Raiders fan radio logo on his diaper.
Yeah.
Peepaw, man.
Oh my gosh.
Just go up there and lie some more about some other shit.
Yeah,
Send
would
him
you?
to Shady Pines. Get him the hell out of
I'm
here.
telling you, man.
Dude, so full of shit. The guy's so full of shit.
Yeah. Oh, it's the worst.
Whatever, I can't.
It's the worst.
We'll get there.
It's the worst. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. So, Murph, we don't do.
Yeah,
We
you
don't
did.
do this show alone.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good
Cousin
night,
Becky's nuts are already rubbing off on you over there.
man.
Put too many in his mouth.
Yes, you did.
Nice. Please welcome the one and only, the lovely Michelle Swag.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey! Well, I'm not as jolly as you two are. I mean, I'm glad that we got the first pick, but I'm fucking pissed still. I can't believe we wasted a seat. It's gonna take. I mean, good, yay, I'm glad, but it's gonna take me a minute to
Nah, I'm with you.
get over.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
What a waste.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because there was our buddy Graphic Raider put out a tweet earlier today, and he was talking about how there was so many people, Michelle, that have been critical of us fans that were like applauding the idea that we were losing games, and our team would be in a position to like actually draft someone that can play the most important position in all of team sports. And he was like, "You're all are mad at the wrong people."
Dude.
And it's like, and I responded with 100%. I can't endorse that idea enough. And don't get mad at us. Get mad at the organization that has handed you 2 winning seasons in 23 years and 0 playoff appearances. How about you be mad at them?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
don't direct that shit at us.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, yeah, because this unfortunately is the only glimmer of hope that we can grab onto, and they didn't really. I mean, yeah, they gave it to us, but fuck, I'd have rather had a winning season. You know, like
Of
so.
course.
This is all we have to grasp onto. And then had they won some meaningless games, we would be in the same position. So
Right.
I'm glad that they didn't win any meaningless games, because that would have been a really Raidery thing to do. So.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what would be the most Raidery thing? Let me drop this on you guys here out of the gate. Just to wind everybody up right out of the start here, because you know I love to do that. How about if your not mine, your Las Vegas Raiders.
Hashtag not my Raiders.
Hashtag not my Raiders. Hashtag not my Raiders. What if they retain Pete and Gino and either trade out of the pick or draft a player of a different position? How'd that float your boat?
Who wouldn't float it at all?
I'm not gonna lie, I might take a year off.
That's, you know what's funny? I've read that from numerous people on the Twitters that have said that exact same thing. That like, you know what? I'm good.
I might. Yeah.
Yep.
Because
Can you imagine?
we're really making stupid decisions, and I don't want to be tagged onto any of that. That would, oh my God, but that's a possibility. That's
It's
the crazy
very
part.
real.
Yeah.
It's very real.
Just the thought of let's run it back kills me, bro.
Well,
That's-
because like a lot of people are like, "Oh, we've had enough one and done coaches." No, you haven't.
No, there's room for one more.
Well, but like AP wasn't a one and done coach. He had the interim job for what, the last 6 games, 7 games?
Yeah.
No, more than that, 8. Whatever it was, because it was
it was like 8 or 9.
Yeah,
almost.
I think because I think Josh McDaniels got
he got
fired
fired
after
on.
week.
He got
8 or
fired
9.
on Halloween.
Oh, no, there you go. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so AP had a year and a half, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we've never had a full on, straight up one and done coach. Not unless somebody in chat room check me, but like it hasn't happened. So it wouldn't shock me if Mark lets it roll over into the next season. Because you think about Dennis Allen got fired partway through the second season, like, It wouldn't shock me. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer over here and try to bring everybody down on this thing. But I'm just saying, man, I hope it's the minority of possibilities, but it's still very real, man.
The fact that it's even a possibility, it makes me sick.
Amen.
No doubt.
It just makes me sick.
Yeah. Because if we retain Pete, we get in Geno.
No doubt.
And even if they did draft a quarterback, he'd sit behind Geno for however many games.
Mm-hmm. Half the season at least.
Probably.
Yeah.
Unless it was just an abject failure, which it would be, out of the gate, unless he goes, 0-4, 0-5, and the fan base is losing our ever-loving minds because we're like, why don't you play the guy you drafted?
Yep.
But Pete doesn't do that because he wants to save him. He wants to keep him fresh for later. It's a long season. Remember that with Ashton Genty?
Yeah. No,
we don't want to run him too much.
Yeah.
Then, shocker, you do start featuring him in your offense. And all of a sudden he pops up.
Yeah, what a concept. They get better as they keep playing.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, you haven't been in the NFL for 50 years like Pete Carroll, Jeff. You don't know what you're talking about.
That is very true.
But I know what you do know what you're talking about.
Oh, what is that?
And that is our episode number. Because
yes.
Each and every week, my best friend and yours, Swag Jeff, takes our episode number, which in this week is 398, and he ties it back to something significant within Raider Nation. And Swag Jeff, who do you have tonight?
Oh my gosh. Well, I've got a career stat.
I love a good career stat.
We love a good career stat around here, and you know who's gonna really love it?
Michelle.
Michelle's really gonna love it.
Let me guess. It's a Charles Woodson number.
It is a Charles Woodson number. We're highlighting number 24 is Charles Woodson. So through his 9 total seasons with the Raiders, the Hall of Fame defensive back played in 154 games, starting in 151 of them, and he recorded 27 interceptions and 13 defensive touchdowns. But more importantly, he had those 27 interceptions. He returned those 398 yards.
Nicely done, Steve.
Thanks, Charles.
Wow.
Was that a T-Hom or was that a you?
That was a T-Hom. Yeah, much respect, T-Hom.
Thanks,
And we might
T-Hom.
hear from him later.
Oh, we'll definitely hear from T-Hom later.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Hey, Swag Jeff, play some contact info.
Okay. Once I find the button.
With a long break in between.
Just
Woo!
a
Raider
hard
Nation.
pause right
You
there.
got old Uncle Mosh here with an updated
Hey, we haven't done our things yet.
contact info.
I haven't forgot.
Sit up,
Jeez.
zip up, shut up, and pay attention.
I was hoping you were going to
You
forget.
can call us
not
at
forgetting, man.
909-345-3346, or as Murf would say,
909-345-3346.
How about emailing me? You want to email me? Email me at show@RaidersFanRadio.com. Or what about reaching out to us on some of that social media stuff Swaggy likes? Try Facebook at Raiders Fan Radio Podcast. The Twit at Twitter at Raiders Fan Radio. Insta something. Instagram at Raiders Fan Radio. The TikTok at Raiders Fan Radio. Or what about the Twitch? Some of you out there twitching. Anyway, Twitch at Raiders Fan Radio. Or if you don't like that, go to the YouTube. America, go to the YouTube. YouTube.com/Raiders Fan Radio. Oh my God, if that wasn't enough, go to your podcast provider and search Raiders Fan Radio. Holy crap, that was a lot.
Good. Oh, man. Telling you.
We never miss.
We don't miss.
I can't remember the last time we did miss.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Don't let that be this next Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll miss horribly next week.
Yeah, blow it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what we went off a format tonight, by the way. We're in between. First off, Merry Christmas to everybody that celebrates Christmas.
There you go.
And Happy Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, and now we're
All
up
the
on
things,
New
yeah.
Year's Eve, whatever your thing is.
Does everyone celebrate New Year's Eve?
Winter solstice.
A solstice,
That was
Festivus.
my
there you-
Festivus
yes.
for the rest
Festivus,
of us,
Boxing Day.
Mm.
Boxing Day.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Telling you. There's all kinds of
People celebrate that?
There's a reason to celebrate.
yeah, look it up.
What
on
is
your phone.
Boxing Day?
Look it up on your phone.
Well, I'm
Throw it up
tuned
in the
into
goop.
Raiders Fan Radio right now. I can't.
Well, you actually can.
Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Just minimize it. No.
Yeah.
No, I believe it's Australian. Is that right? Is it Australian independence
Oh,
or
okay.
something like that?
So our buddy
Something
Rossi
like
would
that.
know.
I gotta look it up
Maybe,
now,
yeah,
wait, because I don't want to.
oh,
I don't.
yeah.
I gotta.
Oh, my
gotta
gosh.
figure it out.
I won't
What is
rest
Boxing
till I
Day?
know.
All right, here we go. Give Christmas boxes. So it's a Christmas. Let's see. Where is it? Where do they? Ah, geez. There we go. Where do they celebrate Boxing Day? Boxing Day, it's December 26th in the United Kingdom. That's why Commonwealth countries like Canada, Australia, New Zealand, as well as places like British ties like South Africa, Kenya, and Trinidad and Tobago, primarily as a public holiday focused on shopping, sports, and relaxation after Christmas.
Oh.
See, there you go.
There we go.
Boxing Day.
Yeah,
Love a good Boxing Day.
Whatever you celebrate.
Whatever you do, you do it.
Yeah.
You do it and do it well.
Do it well. But anyways, coming up this Wednesday is of course New Year's Eve. That's in a couple of nights. And so for those of you that are going out and having a good time, please call an Uber. Please use a Lyft.
Dude.
Take a cab. Stay overnight. Do whatever you got to do. We as an RFR crew have been out partying, enjoying ourselves in libations, I should say, plenty of nights. And there have been times where there's been an entire group of us, and we always get a car.
Yeah.
We always have somebody drive our drunk asses around, like it's always a thing. And so please do that and be safe out there, because it gets wild out there on them streets on New Year's Eve. So
Absolutely.
y'all protect yourselves, take care of yourselves. So
Yeah, for
there's
sure.
my dad, my podcast dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that was my
Thanks,
thing
Dad.
for the night.
Hey, so next on the rundown is our Buzzball. It's Buzzball time.
Ah, jeez, I was trying
this
to freaking.
This segment is brought to you by Elf Buzzball, the maple syrup sundae flavor. So it is 15% alcohol by volume, 187 milliliters, and
And
there you go.
79
And 800
grams of sugar. Yeah.
You could
Probably.
have at least chilled it.
You're right. I could have had. You're right. Kroger didn't have them in the frozen section.
Ah, jeez.
Oh,
right.
gosh, you smell it? Oh, God.
I don't do sweet stuff real well, but
Oh my gosh! Just shut
You know
up
what?
and drink it.
thanks, Jeff, for bringing us
Salud, Raider
this.
Nation.
All right.
You're welcome.
Actually, it's not terrible.
It's delish. Thanks.
Pretty good. It's sweet as hell.
Michelle does not like it.
That is too sweet. Ew.
Pretty sweet.
Yuck. Have you seen that?
What is that?
Yuck.
Is that a TikTok thing?
Yes. Yeah. Great. Do not recommend.
Oh my gosh!
right.
No, that was nice. I liked it.
Yeah, you
it
did.
It felt like Christmas.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and I drank Jim Beam Maple. I drank like a whole bottle of that at one time on the show. But and what the show we do? Jeez.
Which is pretty funny. Was when Jeff was about halfway through the emails, and for those of you that remember this on the show, I was like, "God dang, Jeff, did your tongue swell up?" Because he's like, that was what you either stayed here the night.
I think I did.
I think that was the night you stayed here because there's
The only time I've ever stayed the night here.
That's right.
But yeah.
Yes, because then there was another night or two where I was like, "Hey, bro, hang back. Let me
Hang
get
back
you
for
a
a
pizza.
bit. Let me get you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me get you a pie.
and it was
Do your
like
thing. Yep.
like hang out here while I'm editing the show and posting it up and all that.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. No. Yeah. Halfway through
No
the
wonder
emails.
you love to come over here and do Raiders fan radio.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Halfway through the show, the lights went out.
You did like the Windows thing.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh, Michelle, you've never been irresponsible over here. Well, there was that one
Maybe
party.
when
The party.
Yeah. Also,
When we
too,
had everybody.
When Scott was here.
Oh,
When Scott
yeah.
was here, we all got loose.
It was either responsible or irresponsible because I kept passing my drinks to Scott. And so that was irresponsible of me because I'm a lot of the reason that he was the way that he
It could have been the reason why he separated his shoulder that one time, right? Or was that different?
that,
I don't know.
I think that was different.
But yeah, so that maybe that was irresponsible for me to do that, but it was good for me.
It was great. It was great for all of us. Really.
It really was.
It really was.
That was such a fun
That
night,
may
man.
have been an all-timer.
For sure.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
top 5.
Yeah.
easily at this
Having
show.
Scott in the studio, cussing up a storm, drinking all the White Claw surges, and then having Mo on the
yes.
show, dropping F-bombs on the show. I'm like, oh,
That was
prime
top-notch.
RFR.
That was prime RFR.
Yeah.
That was top
Yeah.
tier for sure.
And then the
yeah.
other one, so there's a theme here,
when
Michelle.
when I
When
tried
you
to
host-
beat up Vinny Bonsignor or Bonsignor, however you say his name. That
Oh,
I might have
but
been
that
at
wasn't a show. That was just you
no,
meeting
that
him on
wasn't
the
a show.
street.
You're right. That's right. We were just at a
thing
bar.
that you did.
We were just at a bar. That's right. You're right.
That
yeah,
was
wasn't
just
on the
Michelle
show.
going on site with Vinny.
That's right. Yeah. We've patched
Still
things
one of
up,
my
though.
favorite pictures ever.
We good now.
We're good.
We good now.
Yeah. Mad respect for Vinny.
Absolutely, very much respect for Vinny, but it was. It really was funny. We're at an event, and Michelle's just standing behind Vinny Bonsignor going, just giving him the freaking
I think I was giving him the
stick.
finger. I think if I'm not mistaken.
She was just ready to go, man.
He
That was
talking
funny,
too
man.
much. He was just talking so much.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh! Hey, someone shout out the chat room, and then let's talk about the Raiders.
Oh
or
my
something.
gosh, we got Raider Dank Vader in there. We got Paul is in there. Martin SoCal Sal is in there. Ron the Mater Raider is in there. Hooligan Nation, Elon Bush, my wife who says yuck. Raider Way is in there. Damage Inc. is in there.
What's up, brother?
Yeah,
Colin.
He said
In
he's joining
Scotland.
us. He was joining us from Spain today.
Oh my gosh, how cool is
Well,
that?
there you
man?
go.
Love it.
There you go. Let's see who else. Martin is in there. Raider Rick is in there. Let's see. Darion Morris is in there. Raider Paul is in there. Justin Savaticus is in there. Raider Lorian is in there.
A lot
we
of
got
new
the whole
names,
crew,
man. Love it.
Heck
Love
yeah,
it.
dude.
Love it. Love it. All right, so we just gonna go straight to see if fans here?
No, first we have to hear from our sponsor of this
yeah.
show.
Oh yeah, I
which
forgot about the people
is
that pay the bills.
the
Already.
people that keep the lights on here at the
about
One
them.
Nation Foundation.
Let's go.
And that is, of course, our good friends at FanDuel.
Ooh, are we
So
gonna live bet?
Oh yeah.
We've never done this. It's the
y'all
last
ne-
week of the season.
Y'all
so
need to
let's
make
do it.
sure you live bet, but I'm going to tell you what to bet on this week for
Okay.
your Las Vegas Raiders.
Okay.
The Raiders they've let us down the last couple weeks.
Oh
But
man,
don't-
the unders
In
haven't
so
been
many
hit.
The
ways.
unders haven't been hitting.
Yeah, right.
But the Raiders could do you one more solid before the season's out. Before we dip on this season, the Raiders, the Chiefs have the third string quarterback playing, and they're still a 5.5 point favorite on the
geez.
road
Holy
in
shit,
Allegiant
are you
Stadium.
serious?
Oh, 100%, man. So yeah, so
Brutal,
don't
bro.
bet that. Or if you bet on the Chiefs, do that, I guess.
Yes.
So the Raiders are a plus 5.5 at home for the season finale, but the under is 36.5. Ooh. That's a tough one.
They're not going to get me again.
Well, Michelle's not going to bet it, but you
Tyler
could.
Lockett freaking screwed us this
Yeah,
week.
he
That's
really
the
did.
one. That Tyler Lockett touchdown is
Yeah.
the one that got.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, shit, there goes the under.
I did
Yep,
it.
100%. 100%.
Okay, so what do we got? So we've got, third string quarterback. So they're,
Well, but
they're
okay,
good
but
for what,
listen.
20? Well,
They scored
and the
they
defensive
scored
score.
13. They scored 13 against Denver last week.
Well, they scored against the Titans 6 the week
9?
before.
Yeah,
9.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to start Kenny Pickett.
Give me the under. Give me the under.
36
I'm
and
gonna
a
ride.
half.
I'm gonna ride till the goddamn wheels fall off. Give me that under.
10-6.
You know what, Jeff? You're not wrong.
10-6 next week.
And what is it? What's the number?
36 and a half.
36.5 combined
that.
score. Give me that all day long.
Give me it.
Come on, Michelle.
And that is at a minus 110. So
claim your profit boost that FanDuel
Oh,
does.
yeah, always love
profit
that,
boost for
yeah.
sure. So, but explain to me again. So, and because some of those folks and sometimes me doesn't quite understand. So a minus 110. So if you bet
$110, you win $100.
if you bet 110, you win 100.
Correct.
Okay. So then explain to me what a plus 240 is.
You bet 100, you win $140 plus your payback.
So you get $240 back.
Correct.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, got it?
I got it. I wrote it down. I carved
No,
it into
wait
my
a minute.
dashboard.
No, I'm wrong. No, you get $340 back because you get your bet. It's plus $240.
Plus $240. So
Yeah.
you get your $240 plus your original hundo that you did.
Correct.
Okay, I'm carving that into my dashboard.
Carve that into your dashboard. So this game, Michelle, I already claimed my profit boost. I just did it just now. For the Falcons and Rams. Okay.
Yes.
So I got that 30% profit. And so Michelle and I like to bet anytime touchdowns.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
We
those
love
are
anytime.
good.
I'm going Puka.
Okay.
I'm going to go Puka Nacua. So let's see. He is anytime touchdown is a negative 145. His first time touchdown, though, is plus 460. I'm taking Puka on a plus 460 with the profit boost.
I'm not that
It's a
bold.
wise choice.
I'm not bold. I'm not bold enough to do the first touchdown. I've not been bold enough for that.
Okay, so this, just to give you an idea. So, yeah, I'd win $46 with a $10 bet. So that pays out $56.
Okay.
If that's it. If that
What
hits.
about Drake London? Because he's kind of coming back and everyone's saying he's about to get hot.
Drake is a plus 170 on an anytime touchdown. All right, I'll take it, Swag Jeff.
Wait, I don't see his name on here.
He's right underneath Blake Corum.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay, I'm hitting that one too. So I got Puka Nacua to score first, and I've got Drake London on an anytime touchdown. There we go.
I'm going Bijan Robinson on an anytime
Oh,
touchdown.
Bijan.
Oh, of course.
That's a solid one.
You know what
that's a minus 500 because that dude's definitely going to score.
Well, you know what might be the good move is that, and it's too late now because I already closed out of it, but the Puka and Bijan on a parlay.
Okay, you
That
know what?
might
That's
be
what
the
I'm
move.
gonna do.
That might be the move.
Actually.
Because I got a feeling this is going to be a high-scoring game, man.
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
see. All right, that's what I'm doing.
Thank you to the good folks at FanDuel. We appreciate you so very, very much and your advertising dollars and everything that goes to support our nonprofit, which is the One Nation Foundation. Thank you, folks. All right, Swag Jeff, hit a break. Let's talk about the Raiders.
Nobody enjoyed a good Donnybrook.
What'd you pick, Michelle?
More than sixth-year linebacker.
I'm gonna do.
You do that parlay?
Nacua. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. I thought about adding one more, but I gotta stop being so.
This is
I
Phil
gotta stop being crazy.
Filippiano, and you're listening to Raiders Fan Radio.
Sorry.
You're good, bro.
This is Raiders Fan Radio. I'm Brent Musburger, and I don't care who wins as long as it's the Raiders.
Hey, this is Pete Koch, former Los Angeles Raider. Yeah, back in the old days, baby. And you're listening to Murf and Uncle Mosh, who happens to have the same hair as me. Check it out, Raiders Fan Radio.
I'll do something different then.
Ron is on the Travis Kelce anytime touchdown against the Raiders because they're going to feed him the ball.
Ooh, yeah, his last game.
You know what? I'm going to go do that one in person. We'll be in Vegas.
you'll be
Yeah,
there,
I'll be
yeah.
in
Yep.
yeah.
There you go.
That's an interesting one. Yeah.
No, don't do that. Use our good friends at FanDuel.
Thank you, Jeff. What a company man you are. Right on.
Absolutely.
I'll bet it before we leave the state.
Well, yeah.
Under the gun. His body throws. It is.
We appreciate you, Raider Nation, so very, very much for joining us for this episode 398 of Raiders Fan Radio. So you could join the show a multitude of ways. You could join us on the YouTubes or in the chat room with the most amazing chat room there is in all of sports, let alone just sports football. Sports football? Yeah, that's what the kids call it. Sure, why not?
Some kids.
Sugar Rush. But so you can join us at youtube.com/Raiders Fan Radio and jump in there with the chat room, who are always so amazing. Or you can call the show, and you can call the show at 909-345-3346. That's 909-345-3346. Or you can email the show, Michelle.
You can, and Kevin was in the chat earlier, so he might still be in there.
Okay, so then let me tell you.
Tighten
you can,
it up.
No, that means I'm just going to drag it out even more.
Oh no, he's gone.
I'm gonna ride this joke into the ground until someone thinks it's funny. And so you can email the show. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you. If you call the show and we play your voicemail 3 or more times, you can become the next made man or made maiden. That's the people that are at the table here. In terms of the the best of the best of Raiders Fan Radio. And you can also, if you don't want to call, you can email the show. And you can email the show at Kevin's Favorite Joke Show. That is S. Michelle loves this joke too.
I love it.
HOW, which we haven't had very many W's. See, that's where this thing goes. Once we get more Raider W's, I might get quicker to the W.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Let's go Raiders.
Okay. Michelle and Kevin are going to be like, can we please put up more than 8 wins just so this some bitch will quit with that stupid ass joke?
We're going to be doing some witchcraft.
That is SHOW at RaidersFanRadio.com. And if you email the show an indefinite amount of times, you can become a made man or made in that way. And Michelle has the honor of reading your emails each and every week. And so, Michelle, who do we have tonight?
So first we have Phil Skyrme, Skyrme.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Dear,
Phil.
Dear Murf, Swaggy, Michelle, Mosh, and Nation, in no particular order. Happy holidays from the island of Guernsey. Right, Swag? Is that right?
Yes.
First time emailer, although every now and again I annoy Murf on the twit. But been a fan since the early 80s. So that's a new experience. Watching a game and openly wanting the Raiders to lose. Never, ever been through that before. I was genuinely annoyed when we scored the field goal, let alone the touchdown, but this real Raiders team shone through in the end and folded like a cheap lawn chair. I'm not really sure what my message is other than if this franchise brings back that fossil and any of this coaching staff, then I'm done for next season already. Seriously, it's enough. Enough year upon year, misery upon misery. They have to get it right. Ben Methuselah and his dipshit offspring. Let Spy hire who he wants. Don't fuck up the draft for once. And please, please just build. There's so many examples of how to do it now. Can we just have something shiny just for once? I want to dream of a playoff win again, let alone just a win. Anyway, I'm just venting into the ether. Have a wonderful and safe new year, all of you. And now for something to make you physically ill and disown me. Oh, go Chiefs. Oof.
Oh.
Much love. Phil. Oof. Yeah, I don't know.
There you go, Phil.
But I guess, yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Hey, we do have a super chat in there.
Okay.
In the chat, a $10 super chat from our good buddy Dick Harder in there.
hell yeah.
So standing tall for our new quarterback and second round right tackle. Third Oregon Duck running back to match Ashton Genty. Okay.
All right.
He's already he's strategizing a little bit.
Well,
so much
at least somebody is.
much respect to our friend Dick Harder.
Yeah. Mad respect to Dick Harder.
Well, yeah.
Oh, we
Drinking them Buzzballs there, Jeff. You're not gonna be able to thank him anymore.
we just got a
Well, that was pretty funny.
That was.
That was pretty
I
good.
have my moments.
No, that was good. That was good.
All right, next we have Haley Rogerson.
Haley, is that Queen Haley from Scotland?
It is, yes.
Oh, been way too long since we heard from you.
know.
Awesome.
Murph, Swag, Michelle. It's been a while. First things first, I must apologize for disappearing. Life got busy and cannot believe how much time has passed since I last wrote in. I've been back silently lurking and enjoying the show once again. Now the Raiders, my sweet suffering Raiders. These last few years have been torture. I made it to Vegas to see us a few years ago, and it's so disheartening being in your home stadium with no home advantage.
Come on, girl.
I hate the tourist. Yeah, it's bad. It's so
bad.
I hate the tourist attraction we have become, yet I still love the Raiders. Enough that I got married in my Raiders jersey, unfortunately to a Texans fan. Can't have everything, I guess. Like many, I found it a struggle to be excited about the Raiders of late. My husband got me back into podcasts, which has helped ignite the passion for the team again. But man, it's so hard when we're so crap. But one game to go, just one game, and we get that number 1 pick. We get Mendoza. Surely this time the rebuild works with the top pick rookie quarterback. Would also love to see Shula come in, hoping Raiders don't Raider with this one. Let's get the season over and done with, get the pick, and start to move forward. Can you hear the drums, Fernando? Keep doing what you do, guys. Absolutely loving listening to the show again. Just what I needed and look forward to. Remember, it's the hope that kills you. Haley from Scotland, OG made woman and hopefully deserving of the Queen Haley title again soon. Oh, you're Queen Haley.
Hell yes.
Forever
You
Queen.
don't lose that.
Yeah.
Forever Queen Haley.
And listen, man, you say this too. Haley gets it.
Uh-huh.
She gets it, man. Like, yeah, we're a tourist attraction now, and you've heard us bitch about that numerous times. But like, you know what I mean? For someone to be across the pond and to only get into, to Vegas however many times
Once
a
every
year,
few
once
years
every,
or whatever,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she gets it. And like, I mean, congrats to her Texans husband, I guess. Like, geez, that must have been rough.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, gosh, can you imagine? Like, thank goodness all of our spouses are endorse our fandoms. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I can't imagine if I was married to somebody that rooted for another team.
Oh,
and then
no,
they're like,
I couldn't. I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it took my wife a minute.
It did, yeah.
It took her a minute.
well,
She
'cause
was still
wasn't a huge football fan.
She wasn't a huge football fan, but she rooted for the Titans still after I kind of jumped into Raider Nation and all that. But she's here now.
She did. She's here.
Yeah.
She's here.
Yeah. And Lamont had no choice.
No, he did. No. That was
No.
like in the beginning, like either you do or we don't. So
Or we don't. I love that.
Man, that's a great line. You can put that on a t-shirt.
Oh, that's great.
all right, next we have Mojo.
Mojo.
Murf, Swaggy J, Michelle, Nation. I saw the article about Max Crosby storming out of the facility like he just found out they replaced the humidor with the tattoo removal laser. At first, I wanted to salute him. I thought, here's a warrior who refuses to quit. But then I engaged my hamster wheel for a brain. Adam Schefter tweets out that Max suddenly needs knee surgery and is done for the year. Give me a break. We are 2-13. We are fighting the Giants for the #1 overall pick. That might be a serious knee injury, but feels a lot like a tankitis flare-up, and it's the smartest thing this organization has done in 20 years. Anyone crying about Max's feelings, let's look at the checkbook. Here are the facts. Max signed a $106.5 million extension back in March. He has $91.5 million guaranteed. 2025 base salary, $32.5 million. The incentives, $46,000 every game. He's on the active roster, and $200,000 if he's an All-Pro. I like Max a lot, but brother, you have $90 million guaranteed. Sit down, put some ice on it, and light up an Opus X. We are trying to raise the Titanic here. The bottom line, the roster's a joke. We're historically bad. There is no culture to save. I just don't want Max shut down. I want the starters benched, all of them. Start the water boy at safety. Deuce Gruden in at right guard. We need to lose these last 2 games. We need to secure the #1 pick. We need to draft Mendoza, fire this coaching staff into the sun like Superman did with the world's nuclear arsenal before the equestrian accident, and actually
Yikes.
build a team.
Jeff doesn't get that joke.
No, he didn't. And actually build a team that can win a playoff game before I'm in a nursing home, dong flashing the nurses. Max, I'm
This is how
like,
you can tell Michelle doesn't pre-read a lot of these.
no, I don't.
You're just going with it.
I'm like, what is from the Anchorman?
Yeah.
I'm Ron Burgundy. Max can be mad today. He'll be happy in 3
Fuck
years.
you, San Diego. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Max can be mad today. He'll be happy in 3 years when he's rushing the passer with the lead because we finally have a franchise quarterback. Just lose, baby. P.S. Please give Aunt Becky my love. Mojo out.
Oh, nice, Mojo. I love this. Nobody gets it right. It's either Aunt Betty, Aunt Becky. You know what I mean? Like it's never cousin Becky.
Right,
Yes,
okay,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Maybe it's Aunt Becky to protect her and her
Anonymity?
Yeah.
She might be an aunt.
Let me just say,
probably
I
an aunt
had
to
to clock
somebody.
in for that one. After that Buzzball and everything else been going on pregame, I had to clock in for anonymity. Won't
Yeah,
happen
you
again.
sure
Good job.
did.
I won't happen
Holy
again.
cow.
Won't
It
happen
won't
again.
happen again.
Holy
You get one.
cow.
No,
That's
get
it.
one.
That's all you
Get one,
get.
That's it.
Okay, we
Yeah.
had a last-minute submission from Justin Burnsid.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah. What up, Raider family? It's Justin again from Wheat Ridge, Colorado, a.k.a. Silver and Facts in the chat. This message is prior to the Giants game, so just want to make that clear. I know we almost beat the Texans after getting smoked like a brisket the week prior, and some people might be wondering if we should keep Pete. To those people, I say stop it. One game of showing signs of life doesn't erase a season of ineptitude. When it comes to anybody that thinks getting the #1 pick isn't more important than winning now, just to tickle our hubris and continue to falsely prop up the mantra of just win, baby, I'd like to play a game of would you rather. Option 1, celebrate a win for a week or 2. Option 2, play your rookies, sit anyone remotely hurt, and try to set yourself up for success for the next year. Hell, maybe 5-10 years. I think even Al in his infinite post-mortem wisdom would pick the latter after what he's witnessed from above. There's no guarantee that we'll be in this position again for the foreseeable future. That's a fact. The other thing no one is talking about is what the number one pick means beyond the number one pick. That means you pick first every single round. Why is that huge? The teams right in front of you when you are in that position aren't picking BPA. They are top teams in the NFL filling specific needs, which for a team like us is like edible glitter falling from the sky on a bed of hot wings and warm churros.
Wow.
For example, it's descriptive. For example, look at the last 2 years' draft. In the first pick of the second round, stud linebacker Carson Schwessinger, who's done great his rookie year. We traded back just a few picks after, and because there wasn't anyone we wanted at 37, no disrespect to him and his lack of opportunities, but there's definitely a gap in talent there. And that's how we ended up with Pete's retirement home for linebackers of yesteryear. Being first to pick each round can help you get one of the top players in at least less coveted position group that'll take up minimal cap space from the foreseeable future.
Oh, I love that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I love that point. That you trickle down position groups. That's interesting. Yeah.
Just let the teams that made the playoffs spackle their cracks, and we'll gladly take the French laundry leftovers each round right after them. I love the descriptiveness of this.
Yes. Oh my gosh, love it.
Next, for those people who are put off by Mendoza's personality in his interviews and think he's kind of corny, you want to know who else is like that? The Mannings. Not saying he's as talented, but give me Peyton or Eli in that regard any day of the week based on the shit show we've been at QB outside of Derek the past 25 years. Or we go nuclear. Trade Max to the Cowboys for first, third this year, first round 2027, and Aubrey, the kicker, who's a weapon. Trade our first to the Jets for 2026 and 2027. First, trade Mayer for 2026. Third, probably wants to be a number one tight end. Sign Malik Willis, 26 years old, to a 3-year, $80 million deal, front-loaded. Draft Moore at number 3 if he falls and he can sit 1 year and not evaluate Willis after 1 year and have capital to try again in 2027 if needed. Reload like a mofo. Thank you for listening to my rant. Pretty sure my 3 minutes of fame are about up. Can't be here for a long time, but I'm here for a good time. Speaking of which, you know what sounds good right now? Steak, seafood salad, sizzler, sent from his iPhone.
Oh, nice. Who was that?
That was Justin Burnstead or Burns.
Yeah. Justin?
Yeah.
Thank you, Justin.
Okay, I got comments.
Okay.
So anybody that's out there talking about how Mendoza is too emotional or he's, you know what I mean? Like whatever, soft, whatever, because he loves Christ, like whatever the things are that he got, criticized for in his post game after the Big Ten championship, etc. So I would say to you this, is that, listen, my favorite all-time Raider player and quarterback is Kenny Stabler. And Kenny Stabler built his reputation off the field with, studying the playbook by the jukebox light and all that stuff that he did. And it was wonderful. And I love that rebellious spirit of the Raiders of the 70s, and nobody epitomized that better than Kenny. But that rebellious spirit of the 70s, whether that be from the Oakland Raiders, the Golden State Warriors, or the Oakland A's, the foundations of that region and our fandoms, they mean nothing if the Warriors don't win a championship, if the Raiders don't win 3 World Series in a row, if the Raiders don't win 5 AFC or appear in AFC championships 5 times and win a Super Bowl. None of that stuff matters without winning. So you can be a nice guy and a dog at the same time. Give me the guy that's nice post game, that's a champion on the microphone, a good orator, and then we'll kick your fucking ass on the field on game day.
Come on, dude.
I don't care. I don't care if he's you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we want our Raiders to embody that Raiders spirit, but you can. Sorry, I loved Antonio Pierce in the moment. He was as Raidery as you can get. But when it came to substance on game day and management, it was meaningless. So give me the guy that can deliver success. And if he's a little cheesy at times, I could give a shit.
Who cares if you're not compatible with him? Are you trying to marry him? Like, you're trying to date him? Like, who gives a shit if he's not compatible? Can he play football? Does he love football?
Come on, girl.
Does he care about football? That's all that matters. Who gives a shit if he's corny?
Exactly.
Okay, so
great, wonderful.
Yeah, good. Be corny. It'll give us more sound bites.
There you go. 100%. Yeah, no, you said it all, man. No, I like that guy. I like that, because yes, he's corny, but it's passion. It all comes from like you feel the fire in that guy.
Yeah,
man.
give me the guy that gives a shit.
Yes, that dude gives so much of a shit, like of what's going on.
Compare him to our current quarterback.
Oh,
Come
God.
on, dude.
Aloof and
Fernando
looks like
Mendoza ain't flipping off none of y'all.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know what I mean? He ain't flipping off none of y'all. He's loving y'all and giving 100% to y'all. Yeah. The end.
Michelle Silver and Fax in the chat room in there says, like a silent killer. Real G's move in silence, right?
Period. Yeah.
Give me that guy.
Give me
all
that guy.
day long, man.
Can he play football? Or does he love football? That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
All that matters.
All that matters. Hey, so Jay from PA just sent over a super chat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, Jay, from
He's
PA.
Justin Savakanis in the chat with a $10 super chat. Says, just wanted to say thank you for you guys for being my Raider family. Living in Eagle and Steelers fans, it's amazing to look forward to this show and talk Raider ball. Shout out to the chat, Jay from PA.
Oh, thank you, Jay from PA. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love it when we can be the family gathering point,
Yes,
the family of Raider Nation. When we say
Couldn't
this
agree
thing-
more.
When we say this thing is La Familia, man, it's no joke. We mean that
kidding.
shit. And so thank you, Justin, very, very much. Jay from PA. And thank you to everybody that's in the chat room tonight, man. You guys are the absolute best. We love you.
Yeah. Next, we have Martin.
Martin.
Hey, friends. I understand some fans upset at others welcoming recent losses. Raider Nation is a passionate bunch who want to see their team winning. However, this is a hard-nosed business position. Lose to KC, and we get the opportunity to draft a QB for the future that should kickstart other positive changes in personnel. Don't forget, we choose first in each round, so more than just a QB, we can also pick good new O-line and or D-line talent, too. Remember, it's not show friends, it's show business.
Amen.
For Murf. As I said to Murf on Twitter earlier, since the Raiders last had the number one pick 18 years ago in 2007, oh my gosh, that was 18 years ago. 2007 seems like 5 years ago. 14 different teams have had one. 4 had one twice, Jacksonville, Cleveland, Carolina, and the Rams. All but 5 picks were QBs. 2 were OTs, and 3 were Ds. So most teams with the same opportunity drafted a quarterback with their number one pick. Basically, almost half the league has benefited from the drafting system in that time, the overwhelming number with a QB. People bleating about Raider Nation's desire for the number one pick should probably sit their arses down. We're perilously close to finding ourselves about to start to pull ourselves out of this decades-long slump. It might be a year or two. They might sit our new QB behind a vet or bridge, but we may have reached the nadir of the downturn in our recent fortunes. Get ready for better. Finally, shout out to the chat, to the One Nation Foundation and its partners, to the Beverage Kings HTO, and Go Raiders. Martin. Made me.
Sorry. Whoop. I'm not gonna do it.
Little pre-applause there.
I was gonna be
Sometimes
so
it be like that.
inappropriate, but I chose to take the high road. Swag did not.
Nope.
But that was a lot better than what I was going to say. Made Man, 9-time Silver recipient, 3-time Fanny Award winner, 2025 Made Man of the Year, Rookie of the Year, and Polly Award winner, creator of the Full English Midnight Snack, and your friend from across the pond, Martin.
Hey, Martin. I need to get his Martin. Yeah, I need to get that ready. Yeah.
All right, next we have Paul.
Paul.
Evening, everybody. I hope you all had a great Christmas. There really isn't a lot more to say, is there? The game is just finished, and while we had the ball, it gave me a chance to jot a few observations down. There had been so many players benched for this game, it was hard to know who was who. It was starting to feel like listening to the strike season in 1982. Trent Green actually said on commentary, there's no reason why Pete Carroll won't be back in Vegas next season. I heard that shit.
He said 3 times.
Yeah, he did.
What the hell's the matter with that guy?
Gosh.
What do you mean there's no reason?
He wants him back. He's a chief.
JT the Brick got to him.
Shut up, Trent Green.
What
I
happened
said
with JT?
JT the Brick got to him. Okay. What an uneducated, badly informed tool he is. Yeah, no kidding. Did CBS turn the crowd microphones down, or was it really that quiet? When we got the score back to 20-10, I got a little concerned that we were going to fight back, but that only lasted for a kickoff return. We now have a simple permutation for the next week. Lose against KC and we get the number 1 pick. I don't see that as an issue. Their third string is better than our first. All in all, an excellent result. This is without a doubt the most confused and conflicted I've ever been. Losing again and in such abject fashion again gives me no pleasure, but the big picture is the light at the end of the tunnel. Getting a new QB1 might not turn out to be the answer to our problems, but we have to try. We've tried everything else and turned into a joke. The future starts next Monday, Raider Nation. And finally, a message to Max Crosby. If you're watching, I'm sure he's watching. I hope you've had your tantrum now and got everything off your chest. The decision was made for the right reasons. You can now choose to deal with it properly or leave. Nobody is bigger than the Shield, not even you. I hope to see you fully fit next season with a proper coaching staff, a better roster, and genuine hope for a better future. Stay safe, RFR family, and have a great new year. Love you, Raider Nation. His Lordship, the Royal Scribe, Paul Edgerton, Shropshire, Mississippi, Polly Award winner 2019-2022, Foggy Glasses Award winner 2020, Made Man of the Year 2024, RFR Maverick Award winner 2025, BRT Scissor Scorekeeper, Proud Made Man, five-time times 5 winner of the Raiders Fan Radio BRT Sizzler Award.
That boy, Paul.
Nice.
Paul, your name Paul? Hello? Paul.
I met him with Paul.
Who?
Paul.
Paul, yes, Paul.
Paul's not here. Hey, Paul. Paul.
Hi. I'm Paul.
Okay, I got things.
Okay.
Oh, say your things.
I got things because we got a couple minutes before we need to jump into voicemails.
Okay.
So, Paul, thank you first and foremost for that amazing email, as you always send each and every week, and thank you to everybody else that sent in emails this week. And so on this Max Crosby thing, I got a couple different things I want to just note on this. So I said last night on Silver and Black today that you sit him down for one of two reasons. Either one, you're protecting him so you can build around him in the future, or number two, you're going to trade him for draft capital or other players or whatever the case may be. Neither one of those things fit a head coach's agenda. They both fit a general manager's agenda. And so I can appreciate why the Raiders did what they did. I can also admire and respect Max Crosby's competitiveness and his willingness to battle through an injury and to continue to work to serve as best he can his role with your Las Vegas Raiders. I can respect both those things greatly. Where I start to run aground is the cryptic social media posts. And we've talked about this before, Michelle. We talked about it when it was going on with Josh Jacobs and even with Derek. And there's been a handful of players that have gone through this. And I understand that I am of a different generation and that I'm getting up there in terms of my, the way that I communicate versus the way that younger folks communicate. That said, Herm Edwards famously said, when then the head coach of the New York Jets, be a man, be a woman, put your name on it. Don't be afraid. And that was his quote. And then I'll tell you this, just say it. Say what you got to say. I can't stand the passive aggressive shots at your bosses or any of that kind of stuff. Just god dang say it or don't say anything at all. That's my plea to all these young athletes. Like, if you've got something that you want to communicate, then just communicate it or don't. But hold this loose, cryptic shots at things. It's like, come on, man. It's like people that put on Facebook, going through a lot right now, ... Just so
Don't ask me any questions.
Yeah, just so everybody can go, ooh, what's going on? Fucking quit it, man. It's childish, Jeff.
Yep.
Drives me insane.
No, I totally agree with that. I didn't love that. He was trying to prove a point. He was trying to prove to everyone out there. To me, he was trying to prove to everyone out there, I'm good. I'm ready to play.
Except he shot off of one leg the whole time.
Well, there you go.
But
so,
yes, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, but that was what he was trying to do. So, I respect the guy's fire, tenacity, his always want to be on the field.
100%. Yes.
I love what he brings to the table.
100%.
I didn't love the messaging that brought with it.
It's petty.
It's a little petty. It's a little petty.
That's the problem, though, with the way that things are done now, because you don't have time. You know, like I'm always if I'm ever in an argument, except when it's Vinny Bonsignor, I try to take some time and think about it, you know. But in the world of social media, you don't. So you fire it off when you're pissed, and then maybe you might backtrack it or backpedal. But for the most part, people are too quick to say what they're saying in the moment, the heat of a moment, which might be exactly how they're feeling. But then once some time has passed and you have some time to think about it and you have a little wisdom behind you, then you're like, oh, okay, I probably could have went without saying that. But in the world of social media, there is no waiting. You fire off when you're pissed. Everybody knows you're pissed. When you're sad,
exactly.
You know, like there is no, maybe I should think about this. There just isn't. And it's not just the younger generation. There are grown-ass adults our age doing it, too. I mean, it's...
No, you're right.
And I look at it, Jeff, like I look at like, you know, okay, so there's been plenty of times. I'll own it for just speak for myself. I've had emotional takes on this show.
Oh, yeah.
Have you?
200 times.
What?
You know? Yeah. But it's like... It's non-consequential. My fan opinion, listen, I don't have a big enough ego or I'm arrogant enough to think that my fan opinion has any sort of consequence to the ether of Raider Nation. It doesn't. I love getting together and talking with our chat room and my two best friends about our favorite football team. The end. It's non-consequential. When you're the face of an organization and you're a very highly paid, regarded, and covered athlete, I gotta think that you gotta introduce a little more responsibility in the shit that flies out of your mouth or the things that you put on social media when you get in said positions. Now, granted, these are younger men. Max is what, 27? I'm 50, almost 3 years old. So I get it. We're coming from different perspectives and maturity levels in terms of just life experience. But I gotta think, Jeff, that it's like, there's gotta be at least someone in his ear to be like, maybe not do that. Like, does just pump the brakes. And it's not even just Max. I don't even want to sit here and just make it about Max and pick on Max because it's not just him. It's widespread. It's all these, not all, a lot of these athletes are going through this same type of communication. And I think it just wears thin on us as fans.
I think that...
or get off my lawn. One or the other.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. You know, I'm afraid that, you know, the love that Max has for the Raiders, which is strong.
100%.
Strong. But don't forget, you're not bigger than the Shield.
Nope.
Max Crosby's not bigger than the Shield. So ease up a little bit, Burrow. I mean, for real. Like, don't try to be holier than thou. Don't try to be this big almighty thing that you are the Raiders. He kind of tried to punk the Raiders, and I'm not really down with that. And
that's your guy, by the way.
That's my fucking dude, man.
Yeah, that's your guy.
Max Crosby's my guy. Max Crosby is, you know, I like him. He's my favorite Raider, maybe of all time, because he joined Raider Nation when I joined Raider Nation. He's my guy. So, you know, yeah, but I don't love the way it went down.
Yeah, I think, well, one, you're dealing with guys who probably don't have a lot of people telling them they're wrong. That
you're
these guys
100%
just don't.
right. They've got a bunch of yes men, bro.
You're right. You should be pissed. Like you know they're surrounded by those people. I think too, and I'm not justifying his behavior. And I only know of him on the picture of him on the trampoline and then him shooting basketball. Those are the two things we're talking about.
Yes, okay, 100%.
Because I am not locked in. To be real clear, I have checked out except for in these moments. I'm here. But I think that he has a lot of reason to be pissed, and he's probably got a lot of pent-up things he'd like to say to this team because they made promises to not just to us, but to him in the beginning of the season, and they have not delivered
That's true.
on one promise.
That's fair.
So he's
100%.
probably every game just built up this fucking
Well, you can see it on the sideline.
You can see it. He's
arguing with
lashing out.
players.
Yeah. And he has a right to. But I'm not saying that he responded properly. But man,
I mean, I get. And you know, and that's a very valid point. Like, I can totally sympathize with his frustration. I
Yeah.
mean, here we are just fans of this team. This is his livelihood, his legacy.
Yeah.
NFL careers are short-lived, and he's a great player at what he does. So I can totally understand that frustration level and
But
with
I
the
also
organization.
understand.
But that's where I
Take
say
some
like,
time.
then like but don't put that out there and like
Or vent to your people. You know?
you got your own podcast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Put it there.
Well, or just with your boys,
Right.
like pre-show.
Yeah.
There's plenty of shit we talk about on this show that we would never talk about on these microphones. You know what I mean? Like there are plenty of things
Totally.
that we talk about, that we vent about, or you know,
Yeah.
connect with each other because we know each other's personal lives and whatnot that aren't meant for public. And so, and listen, we're again 3 dopey podcasters in a basement, let alone a high profile, if not the most high profile Raider since Derek Carr.
Yeah.
The end.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And they're a lot responsible for how he feels, they have been telling him, you're the face of this franchise. He might actually feel like he's
That's
Shield
a
Max.
good point,
You know, like they go
too.
hand in hand. So they've also been pumping him up, you know? So I don't
That's a
know.
good point, too.
It's a mess all the way around.
It is a freaking mess.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. And to Paul's point right there, you know, for anyone that, you know, he was talking about, you know, the potential of, you know, Pete Carroll staying and all that stuff. If you do feel that way, maybe you'll light the torch too.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe.
Podcasting and YouTube, the final frontier. These are the episodes of
He ain't
Raiders
listening.
Fan Radio. Its never-ending quest to bring you the adventures of the Las Vegas Raiders. Its mission to raise money for the One Nation Foundation and to win over new fans. To support the takeover of opposing stadiums and to continue its lighter side journey into the dark side.
Before we hear more from that very, very familiar voice,
Yes.
Swag, Jeff, or Michelle, one of y'all shout out the chat room, please.
I got it.
Okay.
All right. Oh, it's all the name. Well, I need them to change the names back.
Yeah, YouTube, come
I
on.
don't like this. John Luca's in there, Damage Inc., Silver and Facts, Paul, Silver Black, Silver. Let's see. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Silver and
Everybody
Facts?
Change your no. It's just.
Oh, I see. Silver Black, yeah.
Yeah, with no vowels. Vowelless. Martin's in there. SoCal Sal's in there. Cool Kev.
Hey.
Listen, everybody's in there.
Elon
Ron,
Bush.
of course Ron's in there.
There we go.
Yeah. Oakland Fan 5262. There's that.
DK
Justin.
Raiders, DeRoyal is in there.
That's JMPA. That Justin.
Yeah. See,
what's up, Jay?
Why
Yeah.
can't they just let him say that?
I know. I don't like
this.
it. It's
I'm-
hard.
You know what? I'm writing a letter.
Yeah.
Strongly
Strongly
worded,
worded
too.
yet letter.
100%. 100%. Well, you know, hey, before we get into
Hold
these,
on, we got a super chat that just popped in
Yes.
there, Jeff.
we'll say it.
Well, okay. Raider Rick
You
is
got it, motherfucker. Then do it.
I think that's where Swag was going.
You're not
I feel
supposed to
that's
call
where
me
he was
motherfucker.
going. Wow.
Jeez, that was harsh.
Well,
Next
You
thing you
cut me
know,
off.
he's gonna have a picture of him on a trampoline, and
I'm telling you, I'm going to be shooting basketball one-legged. But mine ain't going to go in.
I wonder how many shots he took before he
Right,
got the
I
ones
thought
on
about
the
that, yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
There was no way you're making 3 from half court in a row.
No.
Raider Rick is in there. He says there's no doubt Max has any. Whoop, hold on. All right, here we go.
Oh, Lord.
There's no doubt Max. This is why you guys read shit, and I don't. There's no doubt Max has yet gotten a return on his investment, but even Howie Long tried telling him to take some plays off and preserve longevity. That is true. Remember, we played that clip earlier in the year when Max was on with Howie Long.
yep.
He told him, like, respect the hustle, respect the motor, whatever it was his words were. But, like, it's okay to back yourself off a little bit to be there for the next one.
Yes.
Like, live to fight another day, man.
100%.
Like, that knee is not going to get any better if you keep freaking wearing it out every game day when you've won 2 games this season. Like, context, man. Like,
100%.
save him from himself, basically. You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
But yeah, anyways, we appreciate you so very, very much, everybody in the chat room. And that came from, again, Raider Rick.
There you go.
With a $5 donation.
Thank you, Rick.
That goes, 100% of that money goes to the One Nation Foundation. And listen, Raider Nation, even if you can't support the show monetarily, all we ask is a like, a subscribe, a thumbs up, a retweet, a share. Tell your Raider friends about us. Anything that you can do to help Raiders Fan Radio. It ain't about lifting up this show and bumping our numbers up. It's about the endorsements that we get from advertisers like the good folks at FanDuel. And with that money, we give 100% of that away to good folks like like at Raider Dad, like Jeff's hat. Let me go and switch to Jeff's hat over there. Like Raider Dad, who are taking underprivileged kids and their parental figures to not only to Raider games, but providing them with tailgate experiences. And it's just a wonderful organization. Then, of course, the good folks at Bolitnikoff, who are taking in young women at risk of domestic violence and substance abuse. And so we just can't be more thankful to be partnered with those organizations. And they're literally doing the Lord's work, man. This is just the gathering point. We are just the vessels. We're just three knuckleheads with microphones, man. It all comes from you guys and your generosity. So whether that's your direct donations like Raider Rick, or it's a like and subscribe, we cannot thank you enough. All right.
Absolutely. Hey, well, so before we get into the to the voicemails,
do it.
I'm getting thirsty. Speaking of sponsors.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, man.
How thirsty are you?
Let's hear from them.
Need some refreshment? Sip Real. At HTO, you can dive into dozens of flavors of real and real refreshing iced tea. Mix and match your faves or grab a gallon to go. HTO, real tea, real refreshing.
And you know what goes good with those?
Hell yeah, they do.
HTO. It fucks hard.
Yeah, it does.
And so do Cousin Becky's pecans.
Oh, bro.
You've been going ham on those things, dude.
Yeah, this bag's almost gone, bro.
And you've been eating a bunch of those pecans, too.
I knew you were doing that.
All right, so we got a little celebrity in the building over here.
We do at the top, huh?
Blast from the past here at the top of the Sea of Fans mailbag. This is where we get to hear from you because, well, we've already been hearing from you on the emails. This is where we hear from you on the voicemails and where you can call the show at 909-345-3346. And so we've got a legend in the building. I have no idea what he's going to say. It could be some outlandish shit, or it could be one of the freaking funniest things we've ever heard in our entire life because he is unmatched. He is unequivocally the godfather of Raider Nation. He is Raider Santa. He is my uncle and yours, Uncle Mosh.
Great friend of the show.
Swag.
Friend of the show, according to Jeff.
Raider Nation.
Good friend of the
Uncle
show.
Mosh here.
He's good.
I called to talk about something really near and dear to my heart. Christmas gifts. You know, we all have that one person in our life, that person that gives the worst gifts. You know, they picked up the gifts at the 7-Eleven on their way over to your house or to that event or whatever it may be. Maybe they didn't just stop at the 7-Eleven. Maybe they stopped at a beer store. And don't get me wrong, nothing is wrong with getting from the 7-Eleven a $1 billion jackpot lotto ticket. Or nothing's wrong with a case of Modelo. But no, you get a handful of $1 scratchers and that last remaining 6-pack of Falstaff. It still has the pull tab.
Falstaff reference.
But you can't go uninvite them. You can't publicly shame them, even when they're your own mother, brother, uncle, niece, cousin, wife, husband, child, and they deserve it. So what do? You gloss over the nasty, stale beer, and you know that it'll be used later when they leave for marinade, or it'll be left in an accessible area for those teen delinquent cousins of yours to steal. You scratch the tickets, and you act all excited that you won $4 and 2 free $1 tickets. The only saving grace in that whole situation is you didn't get something that was being re-gifted. You know, those things that went to the neighbors, the things that went to the other office Christmas parties, or maybe it was a wrapped gift that they left at the church toy drive. Ugh, I'm dying here. And you keep inviting them because you have no choice. All the while you're hoping this is the year they spend some actual time and money to give you a thoughtful gift. you most assuredly deserved. But that's insane. And isn't that the exact definition of insanity? You do the exact same thing over and over again and you expect a new result? Which brings me to my point. This is why I hate the Chiefs. It is no secret that I have a disdain for the Chiefs and everything Kansas City. There's no soul-searching or overpriced therapy that can explain it that away. Absolutely not. Only Raider Nation will understand. They are our rival.
Oh, I think Google Voice might have got him.
Oh, that's why he's two.
I just want to say that Google called me right back and apologized because they were talking. They knew I was talking about how much I hate the Chiefs. Where was I? Oh, yeah, they're our rivals. We hate our rivals. There's nothing that will ever change that. They are our rivals. We hate our rivals. How much more simpler can I make that? I don't care if they move from Missouri to Kansas. We'll still hate them. I don't care if they sign former Raider players. We're still going to hate them. And with all that being said, it brings me to this other point. Don't tell me you're a Raider fan and you want them to lose the last two games so they can get a good draft selection. Boys and girls, that's a non sequitur argument. Follow along. You're a Raiders fan. Your job is to support and to cheer on the Raiders. They are Raiders. Their job is to disappoint, just like that cheap-ass relative of yours I was talking about earlier. Number two, let's say they do lose and get a good draft pick. You know they're going to screw that up and disappoint us anyway. Number three, are you trying to tell me, as you dyed-in-the-wool silver and black fans from Oakland, L.A., Oakland, Vegas, you are going to cheer on the ketchup and mustard-colored demons from Kansas City? I don't think so. Let me spell this out for you, Raider Nation. We need them to lose the last two games to get a good draft pick that will change our destiny and chart a new course for the next great Raider dynasty. Wake up! This is not going to happen. They will probably win those games, and even if they don't, they will screw up at the draft. And you, my brothers and sister supporters of the Raiders, will be hanging out with me next year, reliving the golden years, drinking that shitty beer your stupid uncle brought from a garage sale, wishing we could have just one more good season. We love the Raiders in 2025. We love the Raiders in 2026. If you want to bail on the Raiders, I got two words for you. See ya. I'll be here on December 28th rooting against New York, and I'll be in Vegas on January 4th hoping Kansas City suffers their worst defeat ever. People, do not make a critical error. Uncle Mosh, out.
There you go, Mosh. There you go, Uncle Mosh. I don't agree a bit, but
That's okay.
But it's okay, and that's what's beautiful about Raider Nation and having opinions about the Raiders. None of us have to agree, and we don't get on these microphones expecting to be right, Michelle.
Yeah.
But it's just challenging the idea that it could be meaningless. I hear what he's saying, and it is the Chiefs, and this is where, like, we're going to be sitting in Allegiant Stadium in those amazing seats that we get shared with, and watching them play our arch rival, and the idea that I would be okay if the Raiders didn't win, that's a wild ass thing. And this is what I would submit to Uncle Mark and Uncle Mosh and like any of the other fans, is that, like, this is new ground for us. I've been the eternal optimist when it comes to the Raiders since we turned on these microphones in 2012, frankly. Like, and so to get to this point now, it's wild and it's foreign. So I totally get where he's coming from on that.
Yeah, honestly, this season is over. It's been over for a few games. And for, like, I'd say the last, what have we lost, 10 in a row? Am I right? So
Second year in a row.
Yeah, yeah. So let's say around, I don't know, the fourth loss, the fire inside of me just slowly burned out at each game. And so I was not actively hoping that we would lose to the Giants, but I wasn't sad that we were. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I knew down the road things could be potentially be better because, yeah, maybe that draft pick does get fucked up, but at least we get the chance to see.
100%.
And Kansas City, do I think beating Kansas City would be fun? Yes, in theory, but this season's over to me. It's been over, so I could care less. So if we're gonna lose, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with it.
100%. And I would love, Jeff, I would love to see us punk Travis Kelce
last time on the way out
in Allegiant Stadium on his way to becoming Mr. Swift. Like, I'd love to send him off into his sunset, getting the ever-loving shit kicked out of him at Allegiant Stadium. That would be great. But what does that do to serve the future? It's not even bragging rights.
Yeah, we're screwing ourselves.
Because he's got, what they have, 10 straight division titles?
Jeez.
Yeah.
And how many Super Bowls? 3? But that's the consequential shit. That's the shit that you hang your hat on. Like, yeah, okay, we beat his ass on the way out when he's late in his career, hanging it up. You know what I mean? Like, so we doesn't even, like, bragging rights don't even carry that much. So
no.
Again, I respect the opinion. I respect the position.
The opinion, and and I think that if there was anything for those folks that are just win baby all the time, which it pains me to say that I'm not that right now. It really does. Like, just kind of like what you said, like the idea of us being okay with losing.
Dude, it breaks my Raider spirit, man.
It really does, man. And, it's wild to me to think, think about this, guys. A couple years ago, the Raiders so kindly invited us to Allegiant Stadium for the season finale against the Denver Broncos. We got to see a win that day. Mm-hmm. That was the last time that the Raiders won a division game.
Oh, fuck, bro.
It was the last time, and that was 2 years ago.
Almost to the day. Holy shit, that breaks my heart.
It breaks my heart.
Are you serious? That's the last
That's
division
the
win?
last time that the Raiders had a division win.
When we were chanting AP,
when we
AP,
were chanting AP, all that stuff. Yeah, that's the last time that the Raiders won a division game. We were there for it. So, I understand the notion of, come on, I just want a division win. I want to beat one of these sons of bitches. I hate these sons of bitches. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I get where Uncle Mosh comes from. I get the fire. I get the passion. And I get wanting to just beat the shit out of our fierce rivals, But at the end of the day, I also want my quarterback. The end. I want my guy. I want Fernando. I want my guy.
I got to be honest. I didn't realize that there was anyone left that had this stance. I love you, Uncle Mosh, but I didn't realize. I thought we were all in agreement that this is we've made this mistake too many times. Don't do it again.
Yeah. It's those late non-consequential games, man. How many players are those? And listen, I'm not unthankful for Brock Bowers. I'm not unthankful for Ashton Genty. Those are going to be building blocks for our team going forward. But these last couple of years and what it's cost us and where we've fallen to in the draft, you got to have a quarterback. Like, as great as they are, I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. The number one most important position in all of team sports is quarterback. Like, you have to have a quarterback that's borderline elite or elite. You have to. Otherwise, you're not going to compete. And I know, save me the Joe Burrow things and whatever. Like, you're like, well, look at what the Bengals done. Well, he was hurt most of the year. And that organization is one of the cheapest ass organizations and freaking, run not well. Okay, we'll just say that. That's not the case with the Raiders. The Raiders are, at least, I know you can argue whatever, but they're not afraid to invest. I'll say that. Like, the Bengals don't invest. Other than in their two freaking,
two wide receivers.
Yeah, exactly. But outside of that, they just don't invest. That's the history of that organization. So there are exceptions. So I'm not telling you that it's just going to be a slam dunk, but the odds of you hitting on a premier quarterback at the top of the first round are way higher than they are anywhere else. So if you've got an opportunity to draft said player at the top of the draft, that's what you do.
Do it.
And if we lose to the Chiefs, as much as it hurts our freaking souls, it will enable and empower our ability to do that. Finally. And that's where I'm at, man. Like, it's just, I've said so many times on the show too, y'all, and we got to get going. I've said so many times on this show that, like, I don't care where they draft, just do well with wherever you're at. Well, I don't know how well we're going to be able to do with where we're at if we don't get that number 1 pick, because someone could trade out. We don't know if Dante Moore is going to declare. We don't know if Ty Simpson is going to declare. Shit, we frankly don't know if Fernando Mendoza is going to declare. I would assume he will, because he's going to be the number 1 overall pick. He's going to go. But, like, and there are questions about Ty Simpson. I like the guy, but there's a lot of people that have questions about it. My point being, though, is that after number 1, it's uncertain. I want certainty. Yeah. So if there's the only way we're going to get to certainty.
When was the last time we had certainty?
Derek and Khalil.
There you go.
We drafted Derek, drafted Gabe Jackson, or drafted Khalil first, but still, you know, and then Cooper not far after, and they built up a wall in front of him in free agency, with Osemele and Hudson and, Donald Penn, and like, that was it. I mean, to me, that's the only one I can remember, Michelle. I mean, you?
Yeah, no. And I know a lot of people are like, well, yeah, but it's the draft and it's a crapshoot, but at least they're going to do something that they have not tried in a while. Like
18 years.
So let's try something different for fucking once, please. Like
it'll attract a head coach. That'll help out a ton. And if we get an offensive-minded head coach, you get a Kubiak, you get a Brady, you get a, whatever. Like, there's plenty of them out there. I think,
and it's attracted the free agency too. I mean, you look at other, positions of, like prime positions, skill positions. If there's a guy that sees, oh shit, Fernando Mendoza, that dude's a baller. Maybe I want to come here.
Yeah, I'm a wide receiver.
Yeah, okay.
I want a young quarterback throwing at me.
Throw me the ball, bro.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
And by the way, you have the advantage, and this is such an underplayed, underthought of thing when it comes to the NFL, is that the rookie wage scale, because they don't talk about this on NFL Network. Yeah. They ain't talking about this on First Take or whatever else. The rookie wage scale gives you a distinct advantage to be able to acquire multiple positions or overpay if you need to for a particular position to build up the rest of your team. Because it's the most important position in all of team sports, it's also the most expensive position in all the NFL. Now, granted, NBA and others, they make more money, but in terms of the NFL goes, it's the most highly paid position, and they get, what's his contract? $50 million a year? What do you get? $500 million
Yeah, you got to have
or whatever?
$1 billion. Yeah.
No, I mean, it's ridiculous what you got to pay these guys. But when they're rookies, and if you can find great play during their rookie contract, Bo Nix, Drake May, you ain't got to look around far.
Exactly.
You can build up the rest of your team. And so with the people that are like, oh, you got to build the offensive line first. Bullshit. Ask Mike Vrabel if you got to build the offensive line first. No, you build it through your quarterback, and then you acquire free agents. And you draft for the rest of, because you draft a quarterback in the first round doesn't mean you just stop drafting.
Right.
Yeah.
You draft offensive linemen later. You continue to build this thing around them. Like so anyways, it's the most valuable thing. It's the most valuable strategy. And if we ever want to see our Raiders achieve greatness, that's the way that it's got to go. Because if we go rolling into this next season with Malik Willis
and Pete Carroll.
Oh, God dang it, man. It's going to break my heart, man. It's going to freaking break my Raider spirit if we go rolling into this thing with another Band-Aid quarterback. And Malik Willis, like, the kid's been playing great, and much respect to him. And he's balling, and he's working hard. And so this is not a shot at him. But what I mean by this is that it's another Band-Aid.
Yeah.
I heard it come out today. Schefter was talking about it today. Oh, he could end up in Las Vegas. No.
Please no.
No. Get us the goddamn rookie.
Please.
Oh. All right. Dismount soapbox.
There you go.
All right. Thanks for putting up with my TED Talk, y'all.
Who we got next, Murph?
Caller in the 805.
Yeah, man. It's first time caller. Just want to say I think Jamarcus Russell has done irreversible damage to this fan base.
Preach.
I don't understand why people are so afraid of taking a quarterback in the first round. So many teams have rejuvenated their franchise with taking that quarterback. C.J. Stroud, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels. Eventually you have to take a chance on one. And we're so close to getting a Heisman Trophy winner at quarterback. And at this point, it's going to get to a point where either we lose out and we celebrate at finally getting a quarterback for this franchise.
Finally.
Or, again, this team in their malpractice of winning pointless games wins these last 2 games. And we have to start thinking, okay, well, now who do we get? Maybe a Caleb Downs falls in our lap. Maybe Arvell Reese falls in our lap. And then again, we're back to square one next year. And what do we do? But, we'll see what happens. And go Raiders.
Hey, good job calling the 805.
Yeah, leave us your name next time.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave us your name so we can give you some mad respect, man. Thank you so much for calling the show. Caller in the 805. And if you call 2 more times, you can become the next made man here at Raiders Fan Radio. All right, next up, he is the Houstorian.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. I wonder if we're going to see him next week.
Oh, yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, that'd be cool. See Houston Raiders Steve out there at the tailgate?
Murf, Mosh, Swag Jeff, Michelle, Nation.
You crack him up.
Hell yeah.
I want to tell you how damn glad I was to be at the Texans game against Raiders on Sunday. I want to shout out to Brian Fowler. He's game number 49. He's taken us all along this journey. Even though this team's been struggling this year, we only have 2 wins. We had Tim Brown at the Space City Raider Nation celebration here at the Texas Tea Tavern, West Houston. Huge turnout. A friend that converted being over from Texans fan. Saw Captain Jack.
Was that the first score?
Just all the great fans that came into town.
No, I didn't.
And you know what? We love the Raiders. We only have 2 wins, but we have our lifetime friendships with everybody that's listening to the podcast right now, plus you all, Murf, and everybody. Our nation is stronger than ever. We will never jump ship, never walk the plank. We're going to ride these storms out together. They can tear our team down. They can say all the things. They can laugh. They say, "Well, are you a Raider fan?" And I turned around and I said, "How come you're not a Raider fan with the history of the Raiders that we have?" Well, we were all wearing our colors at the stadium, as we do it every week. We show up, we show out, we cheer like hell. When Ashton Genty had that 50-yard run near the end of the game, he made it a game. I was yelling and screaming. It was quiet as a church in there. All those Texans fans thought that they could cakewalk it. The pregame announcers said that they're going to be up 17-0 and could get complacent. We were in that game the whole game. We gave them the scare of their effing life in the stadium. Raider Nation, we're in this together. We're going to ride it out. We're going to get that number 1 pick. We're going to get a quarterback from Indiana, and we're going to go out and build this team. We need to keep Pete Carroll and stay the course. We're in it for life. God bless.
You lost me at the end.
Put me in the earth. God bless. Goodbye.
We love you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve. You lost me at the end there, pal. That's all right.
You know what, though, man? Respect them old school guys. Houston Raider Steve, Uncle Mosh. Like,
you damn right.
They just freaking want to ride stay the course.
Ride that donkey.
It's almost what I said.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, much respect, Steve, and much respect to Stu Schweigert that's in the building.
Hey, what's up, Stu?
Hey, Stu.
We love Stu Schweigert.
Well, yeah, we do.
So there's a lot of people that have been in the chat room, or not in the chat room, but on the Twitters and the social medias and stuff. And there's been a conversation around, is this the worst Raider team since back in 06? And I say it's better. The 06 team was better because the defense was freaking great.
Hell yeah.
Nnamdi and Stu and those guys, man, like they were freaking like, you know what? They were putting
really
awful positions. When your freaking offense couldn't convert a third down, Like, it constantly put them in short fields. It constantly put them, you know what I mean, in like single coverages and all these things that they had to deal with and still put up. I know the numbers don't mean anything, but like at the end of the day, but like when you look at the numbers they put up, they were top 10 in multiple categories.
100%.
So there was a lot to look forward to when we were watching those 2006 teams and from that era, from Stu's era. So I have so much respect for those guys, man, because those guys still went out there and brought it and put it up. And they couldn't help the fact that Andrew Walter and I'll talk the shit for you, Stu, because I know you wouldn't do it out of respect for your fellow teammates. But Andrew Walter and Aaron Brooks and those guys, man, they couldn't freaking get it done. That Tom Walsh offense and all the disaster that the 06 team was. But you had guys on defense that were bringing it still. Every freaking play, every game. And I got so much respect for that. It's one thing to ball out when you're on a good team. Yeah. It's one thing to ball out when you're on a bad football team.
100%.
And for an entire side of the football to ball out,
that's money.
It's respect, man.
No, it's respect. It's respect. So Stu is in there. He says, if Rivers can come back, I'm getting on the treadmill right now. Yeah, for sure. And then he also said, Stu said he's going to do a deep dive on the comparison between this year and 06. And Stu's going to find out they were better.
Oh, they were better.
They were better.
They were better.
No doubt.
Yeah.
They were better.
No doubt.
Much respect, Stu. Man, that's awesome to see him in there.
Heck yeah,
Appreciate
man.
you, brother.
Absolutely, man. Who we got next, pal?
We got Jay and PA.
Nice.
All right, guys. So the news broke about Crosby just now. I'm going to talk to you as fast so I could get through the message. By no means do I want to see Crosby be traded. I want him to finish his career here. But if this is what pushes him over the edge, then he needs to go. The Raiders cannot keep this vicious cycle going. They are clearly, without doubt, the worst team in the league, but might be pushed to 7th overall in the draft and out of reach of a quarterback again. Since 2022, they have had Stidham, AOC, Jimmy G, Minshew, Pickett, Geno Smith. Quarterbacks they could have drafted or traded up for pending the wins that were meaningless. Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Bo Nix, Cam Ward, and Jackson Dart. If he wants to win with the Raiders, he needs to understand 2 more losses in the grand scheme of things is nothing, especially when they have 13 on the year already. Nobody's going to remember you winning these games in 5 years. If Mendoza or Moore pans out, they will remember that. And also, the Raiders are not the only ones tanking, and it's all over the media like they are. Look at what the Giants are doing. Look at what the Chiefs are doing, the Jets. Everybody is tanking because they understand what needs to be done. Max has not been healthy. He missed, I think it was a lot of time last year. At 29, soon to be 29 years old, you need to take care of your body. 2 games when you're 2-13 should not matter this much. And if he's going to be a child about it and leave the facility, we didn't win with him anyways. I love Max. I want him to see him finish his career here. But what have we done with Max here? I am one of the ultimate competitors. But I can see what needs to be done. I cannot take Band-Aid quarterbacks anymore. I don't even care if they don't draft one this year and they trade the damn pick. Just do what you have to do. Thanks for listening, guys. I can't wait to hear your take on it. Have a good one.
There he is, Jay from PA. Yeah, man, I think that's the spirit of our entire conversation tonight around that is like no Band-Aids. Commit to your guy long term, like that's got to be the move, And to go back to that 06 team, that's the reason that they drafted Jamarcus in that first round with the number 1 overall pick that next year.
Yeah,
was because we had Band-Aid quarterbacks, and so it's like the organization, Al Davis decided that they had to make a move. You know what I mean? So it's like, granted, it didn't work out, but that was no fault of the guys on the other side of the ball. It wasn't Derek Burgess's fault. It wasn't Stanford Rout's fault. It wasn't Stu Schweigert's fault. It wasn't Nnamdi Asomugha's fault. It wasn't Tommy Kelly's fault. Like, I can go on. It wasn't their fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, those guys were great. And so, you got to commit to the offensive side of the ball. You got to commit to the most important position in all of team sports. So I'm with you, JPA. No more Band-Aids.
You got to swing.
Please.
Keep swinging.
Dude, preach on that.
Yeah, you got to swing. It doesn't matter. Wherever we draft, we got to swing. If Fernando Mendoza is the Raiders guy, then swing. Even if we're at pick 2, you give all the draft picks to the Giants to get pick 1. and get Fernando
Because
Mendoza.
they don't need a quarterback.
You got to get your guy. Whatever that looks like, get your guy. If that means trade Max Crosby, and Max Crosby's my favorite player ever. I love that dude. But you got to get your freaking quarterback at the end of the day.
I agree.
You got to get him.
Got to do it.
You got to get him.
Got to do it. All right, next
Hey,
up.
and Stu Schwager's in the building that says, I love this podcast and all of Raider Nation. We are going to be okay. Please think positive and remember that we are the best organization in the NFL because of all of you. With a $20 donation to the One Nation Foundation.
Come on,
Stu, come on, dude. Much respect,
What
my
a good
friend.
guy, man. That's awesome.
Well, yeah.
Thank you, brother. We cannot appreciate that enough. And you know what, man? I'm not going to podium, I promise. I'll keep it quick.
Yeah, keep
Shut
it
me
quick.
off. Shut me off, Jeff, if I get
Yeah,
too long.
you got 25 seconds.
It's a shame that the Raiders organization themselves doesn't feel that same sentiment about their fan base.
Amen.
And so when you hear things like that from a former Raider, from a guy that freaking put in the work and donned the silver and black,
it means a lot.
Ran across that dirt field at O.co, man. Like, that means a lot to us, Stu. So thank you, brother, for saying that. And it's unfortunate that sentiment is not broadcast.
Getting lost.
It's getting lost. You know what? You know where we do feel it though? Like when we see Stu and the others at Alumni Day. When we're there for the Raider Dad event, we're there in August.
That event is like become my favorite event of the entire year because we get to bump elbows with those kind of guys and to hear those stories. I mean, we hear Stu talk about that all the time.
What we do as fans.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that carries, and it's not like we deserve anything. This isn't like an entitlement thing.
No, but it's like it's Raider Nation as in its entirety.
Come on.
You know, 100%. You know, I mean, like, the things that we hear are the things that I feel like Stu's just said that, not just to us, but to everyone in the chat and everyone that's listening and everyone that dons the silver and black.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%. So so much respect.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Good stuff there from Stu Schweigert, man. All right, next up, let's go to our buddy Steve in San Diego.
Hey, this is Steve from San Diego. Just want to say Merry Christmas and Happy to be New Year. You know, I was just watching your post-game show yesterday, and that's how I know you were doing the show today. Yeah, a lot of it was just like what I kind of said. You need to absolve, and here's the thing, you need to absolve Spytek of everything. He didn't choose the head coach.
I agree.
And conversely, the coach didn't choose the OC. When that order doesn't happen, you know, you can't blame Spytek. So, yeah, he should sit aside and say, you guys, this is all on you. This is an ownership problem. You know, the funny thing is, I was talking about the owner and on a site, the Raiders site, and the guy goes, oh, you're being too negative, and then finally cancels me off the site. And I'm just sitting there going, okay, that's things with the whole problem. You can't absolve Mark Davis of all responsibilities. You can't be an owner of, I saw 8.6 million Raiders fans. Did you know that? You can't be an owner. You want to own something and not affect people and be absolved, then own a yacht or own something else. I'm sorry, you don't get to, you're not Scott Clean. You don't get to do what you want. You know, and the thing about it is, we're winning with Bisaccia, and what does he do? He goes away from that. And then we're winning with Antonio Pierce for 9 games. And what does he do? He goes get a different GM. Jim Kelly was already working well with him. There was cohesion. There's chemistry. You need that GM and that coach to work together. You know, and when Spytek was with the Bucs when Brady and they won the Super Bowl, he had a top 5. Oh no, he had the best O-line and a top 5 defense and about 15 All-Stars. And that was a lot of Spytek. Spytek has been called the whiz kid. You can't, let him be that whiz kid. Let him be. What would you hire him as a GM for? Just to sit around, twiddle his thumbs, and make a few picks? I mean, come on, guys. So I'm sorry. You can't sit there and absolve Mark Davis because he says he doesn't want to be involved, but then I keep hearing, well, he got Pete Carroll and maybe with advice from a guy like Jim Gray. Who knows? Or maybe, he got, he went and got Tom Telesco. That wasn't Antonio Pierce. Antonio Pierce already worked with and champion. That was the best feel we had. I felt like the Raiders of the 70s again on AP more than anything I've felt in a long time. I've been a fan of them over 40 years. So I'm telling you, and even the legend says that was a huge mistake to let Antonio Pierce go. To be honest, I would really like Antonio Pierce back. If he works with Spytek, that would be great. But the feel he had with the team was awesome. Anyway, if Spytek doesn't choose his head coach, if it's PKR5, if somebody else or not, we're not going to do well. If the natural order doesn't happen like the Rams do, that's what they did. The GM got McVay got his staff. If that doesn't happen, if you look at around the league, what wins? You know, that's all you got to do, Marquez. You were winning. Don't change it. What?
Oh, we'll give that one to you.
There you go.
That was probably a Google voice there, but that's okay.
Yeah, probably. That's all right.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer. You got to empower your constituents, and John Spytek is the guy. I do believe that he gets a pass on this thing because of the players that he drafted don't get run. Frankly, don't you think, Michelle? So it's like if anybody out of this whole staff, top to bottom, is going to get a pass, I think Spytek's the guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's like the one person that has felt like he's made some good decisions, like with his draft picks and stuff. So yeah, I mean, although I am a big fan of burn it down, I do think it would be a good idea to have at least one person that's just constant that stays. Yeah.
Whoa, Jeff got quiet over there. What are you doing, buddy?
I'm looking at the chat and stuff. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm on FanDuel. I was about to live bet.
Michelle's on FanDuel. Jeff's on the pecans. I don't know what's going on around here.
Yeah.
Hey, chat room and voicemails. I'm paying attention to you guys.
Yeah, I am paying attention to the chat room. Raider News Central's in there. Oakland fan is in there. Jay from PA is in there.
He's like,
Wolfpack
Jay from
Raiders
PA
in there.
He's just like throwing out names.
Just making up stuff.
Yeah.
Listen,
He doesn't know. He doesn't pay
James is
attention.
in there. Eye patch is in there.
They've got that 30% profit boost if you bet live, and so I think it would not be very financially. I need to be doing that, but
well, it's kind of like when things go on sale. If you don't buy it, you're losing out.
Exactly.
Yeah. What is that? What do they call that? Girl math?
That's girl math. Yeah.
That's girl math. Yeah. If you don't take advantage of a sale, you're losing money.
You're losing money.
Well, then I'm going to go ahead and play T-Hom's email and cash in on that profit boost.
Do it. Do it.
In the 2025 season, the Raiders gave 12 practice squad players, 11 defensive zombies, 10 yards rushing, 9 who wears that number, 8 holding penalty, 7 players on IR, 6 illegal shifts, 5 missed field goals, 4 different centers, 3 kick return touchdowns, yielded 2 block punts, and the top pick in 2026. Happy New Year, everybody. Go Raiders.
There you go, T-Hom. That's
great. I love it, man. That was awesome, T-Hom. We appreciate you, brother. All right, we got one more to get to, Swag Jeff.
Okay.
You ready? You got your notes going over there?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay, I'm not admonishing you. You know what that means?
Yes. But thank you. Jackass.
Do you know what that means?
Just play that shit. Easy over there, hot dog.
Do you know what that means?
Do you know what that means, Jeff? Yes.
What does it mean?
Play the call. Jeez.
You want a Siri? Hey, Google. What's admonishment mean?
Hey, chat, what's admonishment mean?
Get the chat room up, Jeff.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, here we go. Michelle, this might be my favorite intro to a call. I don't know if it's the best call because I don't know. I'm not lobbying for Sizzler.
Okay.
But what I am saying is that the way this call opened up had me cracking up because I don't listen to the whole I don't listen to the calls.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I hear the very beginning just so I know who it is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is funny.
What is up, Murf? And what is up, Michelle? Still got to get the name of the third gentleman, third guy on the show, third host. This is Tarek calling you guys from Chicago. It was so awesome to see the Raiders get destroyed and dismantled today at home.
Tarek just said, "Hey, Murf, hey, Michelle," and fuck that guy.
I still have to.
And that other asshole that's on the show. And that other.
What is up,
I ain't
Murf?
telling you
And
my
what is up?
name. I ain't telling you my damn
Well, it's
name.
written on the thing, but yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
What is up, Murf? And what is up, Michelle? Still got to get the name of the third gentleman, the third guy on the show, third host. This is Tarek calling you guys from Chicago. It was so awesome to see the Raiders get destroyed.
He's never
and
seen you eat a
dismantled,
pecan.
today at home to the Giants. It's nice to see us at least clinch at least a number.
Packing that shit in there like a chipmunk. It's not gentlemanly behavior.
Never seen him eat a pecan.
Fact of the week. You look like melted ice cream.
Oh, I can actually hear you getting fatter.
He says he's fat.
Who's fat? Too fat. Big fat fatty.
You slayed me.
All right, let's check in from Tarek. We're checking with Tarek. All right, here we go.
What is up, Murf? And what is up, Michelle? Still got to get the name of the third gentleman. Third guy on the show, third host. This is Tarek calling you guys from Chicago. It was so awesome to see the Raiders get destroyed and dismantled today at home to the Giants. It's nice to see us at least clinch at least a number 2 overall pick. Hopefully we can go for the number 1 overall pick. I think that's what's going to eventually end up happening. But thank you to Geno Smith for those 2 interceptions. I hope we do shut down, in addition to Bowers and Crosby, I do hope we shut down Ashton Genty for next week. That'll clearly increase our chance for another loss. And again, just looking at some numbers, it's nice to see that the Raiders are going to be number 2 in cap money with anywhere between $103 and $116 million. They better make it. They better take full advantage of this off season with so many glaring needs and so many areas, even in the, going up all the way from the front office down to the roster. There's a lot of work to be done. Hopefully by now they will at least have started some organizational structure in their front office, maybe formulating a board regarding some potential names for the head coaching search. Free agency is going to be after that, and then the draft. So it's nice to know that no matter what, we will at least have at least one of the top 3 or 4 quarterbacks projected to go in the early rounds of the draft. We'll be able to take our pick of some of those guys, which is something exciting, at least to look forward to in this abysmal season. It's unfortunate that we as Raider fans, again, are looking more forward to the off season and what happens there than the actual regular season. But there's got to be at least a turning point.
Yeah.
The arrow can only point up. I mean, we are way, way, way down in the gutter. Looking forward to your guys' thoughts on it all. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys later. Go Raiders. Bye-bye.
Appreciate you, Tarek. Yeah, man, we can't get any lower. And I think that's why if any of us are comfortable with the idea of losing to the Chiefs, it's because it can't get any worse than where we're at, Michelle. So it's like we look at it and we're like, well, okay, so what's that gonna change if we lose to the Chiefs? It's like, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're already down. We can kick us one more time. Like it's all right, fine. Like, go for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it really is, because we're at the bottom. We are at the bottom. So what's one more punch to the gut?
Yeah,
exactly.
It's for real. Like, this might be my all-time sports rock bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you? You think so
yes,
too?
No,
Michelle?
1,000%. Yes, yeah, without a doubt. This is rock bottom. Yeah.
No doubt, man. Yeah, I've never rooted against my team. I'll be real. I was actively rooting for the Giants last week. And take my fan card away if you want to, but I don't think you should, because this is kind of just where we're at this point.
You weren't alone.
No. I mean, doing the silent, looking like Tiger Woods doing a fist pump after a putt.
When Jackson Dart is stretching into the end zone, I'm like,
let's go, dude. Come on.
I mean, we're desperate for something good to happen, and so if it takes a little bit of bad to happen, and the only reason I wasn't actively hoping to, but that's because I'm fucking checked out. So I was at a point where I was like, well, if we lose, great. If we win, damn. Oh shit, we shouldn't have done that. But we're desperate for something good.
Yeah.
And it's gonna take we need to get through the rest of the season. It's gonna be bad, which is gonna be good for next season. So
100%. And I remember being on these microphones and we were 2-4, I think. And I can't remember what the game was that we were going into. We're like, well, okay. or two.
Oh,
it's like, okay, if we win another game, like, all right, we might be able to make a season out of this and salvage it, whatever. So like, it's not the default position to be like, I just want the Raiders to suck just so we can go draft our first round quarterback. No, I can remember being upstairs over in the summertime and the spring when it was Pete Carroll and it was Geno Smith and we saw Max Crosby at the press conference and everybody was, singing Kumbaya and we're like, okay, this might work. Geno might be the guy for a few years. Like we thought he might come in as a quote Band-Aid or at least a bridge quarterback. And then was like, no, the longer this thing goes on, the more we're learning about this thing. Like he might be around for a few years. Let him win a playoff game and then catch an extension. And okay, like we could totally see the vision of it, but the execution has been
astronomically bad.
Might be the worst ever.
Yes.
So because of that, we've now then found ourselves in this spot. I'm gonna throw one last thing at you, Jeff, and then hit the Sizzler Award. I would say, and Michelle, you say you're checked out, but from the gate, you're not. It's only as the season has progressed.
I mean,
100%.
Listen, I really thought we can go back. We can check the tape. We all thought this was it.
This was
the one.
This was going to work.
It. And then as every loss came, and it wasn't that they were losing and we were seeing positivity in the losses. They were bad losses from top to bottom. Regression. And at every aspect of the team.
Regression,
special teams, offense, defense, all of it regressed. And so it became abundantly clear that this was bad. This 100%. Was really bad.
And so I would say, Jeff, too, that like to that point, that because of the regression, because people start checking out. So if you're not in any sort of negative way or insulting way, but if you're a casual Raider fan, NFL fan, whatever the case may be, and you're not as invested to the day-to-day, the snap-to-snap, the every word at a press conference, everything, you may not understand the consequence of what's been going on through this season. So when we finally arrive at the point, 3 weeks left, 2 weeks left, now 1 week left, and we're like, we don't want them to win because there's this other prize on the backside of it.
Yeah.
If you're not locked in,
right? This is when
does that make sense? Like I'm not trying to like shit on anybody.
No. But this is when the casual fan police come out.
Preach.
You know what I mean? Like this is when the folks that don't check in all year long and they just maybe, hey, the Raiders win this week. Oh no, dang it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like they're not invested. They don't know about Fernando Mendoza. They don't know about any of this other stuff. They're just looking at week to week. Oh, fuck, we're playing the Chiefs this week. We need to beat that ass. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But because that's our rival. I know that that's our rival. But like when you check on the severity of it, if you dig your heels in just a little bit and you see that like, oh damn, like if we lose the Chiefs, like we're locking in on something potentially really good. That's
not a shot at anyone in their fandom or anything.
Totally not.
And listen, if you're listening to us, gosh dang it, thank you so much. And I have the utmost respect for anybody that's paying attention to this show at this point in the season. Even if your opinion is different, we always say we're not getting on these microphones to be right. But I think that when you travel in this Raider thing, not because you're a real fan or a true fan. If you're a Raider fan, you're a Raider fan. But if you travel in this thing as connected as a lot of us are, not just us here on this show, but everybody that's in this chat room, a lot of people we interact with on social media, when you're as connected to it moment to moment, it hits you different.
Yes.
Coming into this last week. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I think and I always forget that there are fans that don't even realize that this is historic. We've made history being bad this season. Preach. This is a historically bad season. So there are people that don't realize that. And so, yeah, I guess then it would be, oh, God, we're playing the Chiefs. Let's go.
Gotta win. Gotta win.
If you can lock into those things and kind of try to see, yeah, it could be bad this season, but that's just going to be for the better next season, which is hard, which I've never been that person. I have never, ever been that person. I've always been the draft is I've never cared about the draft, but it's like that's a crapshoot. Who knows? Let's go this season. But this has been such a bad season.
Yes.
Well,
you're exactly right.
And Michelle, let me read this to you. So Sonny sent me this today. So to your point, historically bad. And I didn't print notes for tonight for anything. Oh, yeah. But Sonny sent me this. Cousin Sonny, who I started the show with. 13th worst team of all time based on point differential. Worst Raiders team of all time by those numbers. Factor in the sentiment across the nation. Home games are away games. Sheesh. All right. So Raiders in 2025, 2-14 record. Points for 227, points against 420 for a negative 193 point differential. Yo, it's beyond. It's like what Michelle said. It's historic. It ain't just like the Raiders having an off year or a bad year or whatever. Like it's the combination of the record, the historical component of it in terms of like where we're at, the level of talent on the field, where we are as an organization in terms of like attendance. Like these are the things that create, it's like this conglomeration of things that get us to where we're at, man. And so it's, if you think different, then fine. And I understand where you're coming from. I don't agree, but I get it. That said, I'm not going to get there. I'm going to hope the Raiders freaking get their ass kicked in Allegiant Stadium. Sorry. Never thought those words ever come out of my mouth. But here we are. So, the end. Jeff, give us a sizzler.
Oh, my gosh. So, amazing calls, amazing emails. Thank you guys for being a part of this.
Yeah.
This crazy stuff that we do. Some of the super chats that came in, we had a bunch of amazing ones. Thank you guys for that as well. We started on the emails. We started off with Phil from the island of Guernsey. Queen Haley from Scotland. Come on. Great.
So good to hear from
Great
Haley.
to hear from you, Queen Haley. Mojo, Justin Burnstead, Martin and Paul on the email side of things. We had Uncle Mosh call in, dropping another dime. Caller in the 805, Houston Raiders Steve, Jay in Pennsylvania, Steve in San Diego, T-Hum, and Tarek. But tonight's Sizzler Award is going to go, I've got a soft spot for the performers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do it, bro.
So tonight's Sizzler Award goes to a guy that gave us the 12 days of Raider Christmas.
Love it.
That is T-Hum.
Hey.
And the Sizzler.
Sizzler.
Sizzler. Sizzler.
Sizzler. Sizzler.
Oops, not that one.
We are Metallica, and we are here for your Oakland Raiders!
And my dad's in there.
Playing around today. From The Walking Dead to errant Jedi Knights, Raiders fans are a rogues gallery.
Yeah, my dad and his girl Melissa are in there.
Hey, what's up, swag dad?
Oh my gosh, the little swag fam coming in.
Oh my gosh, man, love it, bro.
Love that. And my dad says Raiders and Titans in the AFC Championship game next year. Book it.
You know what? I would love to see that because the last time we played the Titans in the AFC Championship, we
what we
whipped
did.
that ass.
Hell yeah, bro. Let's go.
And Metallica played at the parking lot pregame, man.
Damn.
Man, those were good.
How long ago was that?
23 years ago?
Yeah.
22 years ago?
Oh, God.
Still one of my all-time favorite Raider moments was Metallica rolling up in a tractor trailer. Oh, no, what'd your dad say? Of course he said something.
No, Ron said, hey, what, you tried Becky's pecans?
Oh, my gosh. Of course he did.
Yeah, of course. You know what they do.
They sure
Hell
do.
yeah, they do.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Don't get me started on the butter.
The butter.
Hey.
Hold on, before you play that.
Okay.
Raider Rick, thank you, Raider Rick, with a $4.99 donation in there. Says, I'd like to wish Murf, Michelle, and that other nameless dickhead a happy New Year.
Yes, you did. That's amazing.
Thank you, Raider Rick. And someone shout out the chat room. And on the way out of here, I want to thank you all so very, very much for tuning into this episode of Raiders Fan Radio, episode number 398. Y'all be safe. Have a wonderful, happy New Year. Hope you had a very, very Merry Christmas. We will see you next Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. And if you see us in Vegas this Sunday, well, we're all hoping it's coming up quick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we here, bro.
Holler at us, man. We'll see you at Lot J. Come see us at Lot J. Our buddy Gil will be flying the Raiders fan radio flag high. Just look for it, man. We'll see you out there. We love you guys.
Yeah, listen, I hope Raider Nation wins this weekend, and you guys have a great time. And we're not going to be there, but
I know. I hate that you and Lamont are going to be there.
FaceTime us when you get to Lot J, so we can say hi to Gil and stuff. But
we definitely.
And what did you say? Bet the under? Is that what you guys said?
Do it on the under.
Do it on the under. Do it. Yeah, much respect. And much respect to those of you that are in the building. Paul, Ron the Materator, Mama Melissa, my girl Melissa. Let's see, Paul, Silver and Black Facts, Mark Thompson, my father, Colorado Raider. Let's see, Laker Nation. Raider Rick.
Go Warriors.
Hey. Wolfpack Raider. Jay from PA. Sheldon Ganache is in there. I think Mark Thompson already said that. Elon Bush. Much respect to all you guys that are in the building. Thanks for being here. And hey, just win, baby. You know?
Just win by...
Or just
winning the draft.
Just win that first round pick.
Just win that first round pick.
Just Fernando, baby. On behalf of Murf, on behalf of Michelle, my name is Swag Jeff. You've been listening to Raiders Fan Radio, where we take a lighter side journey into the dark side. And don't forget, boys and girls, what happens in Vegas is starting in Oakland. Love you guys. Much respect.
I heard somebody say today that the Raiders are competing for the first round pick. Is that what you call that?
I don't ever want to hear that word again.
Preach, bro.
Competing?
Compete.
Oh, that, yeah.
No, I saw the look on your face there. Yeah.
Get on YouTube.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Fucking sad sack.